ITCA IMS. Module 2, Core Concepts and Components of IMS. Hey everyone, welcome back to ITCA, Information Management Systems course. If you haven't watched Module 1, Introduction to IMS, pause right here and go check it out. It sets the foundation for everything we're covering in this series. Today, we're moving forward to Module 2, Core Concepts and Components of IMS. By the end of this module, you'll understand the difference between data, information, and knowledge. Explore the key components of an IMS and learn about different types of IMS organizations use. And as always, we'll keep an eye on why security matters at every stage. Let's get started. Lesson 2.1, Data versus Information versus Knowledge. Before we even think about building an IMS, we have to get the basics right. Let's start with the difference between data, information, and knowledge. Data is raw, unprocessed facts like 100, 2025, 0917, Esther. Information is data that's been given meaning, like Esther scored 100% on 17 September 2025. Knowledge is when you apply that information to make decisions. Since Esther scored 100%, he qualifies for the scholarship. See how each stage adds more value? There's also a model called the DIKW hierarchy. That's data, information, knowledge, wisdom. It shows how we move from raw facts to insights and then to decisions. For example, data, student grades in a spreadsheet. Information, average grades per class. Knowledge, identifying the top performing classes. Wisdom, designing training programs for struggling classes. This matters because organizations don't just collect data for fun. They want to turn it into knowledge and wisdom that help them plan, grow, and stay competitive. And let's not forget, at every stage, from data to knowledge, securing this information is critical. A leak at the wrong time can derail everything. Quick activity for you. Take this data, 10, 15, 20. Convert it into information, then into knowledge. Drop your answers in the comments. Let's see how creative you can get. Now that we've nailed the basics, let's talk about what makes an IMS tick. Lesson 2.2, Key Components of an IMS. An IMS rests on three main pillars: people, processes, and technology. First, the people. These are the users, administrators, and decision makers interacting with the system. For instance, in a university, students upload assignments, lecturers grade them, admins manage records. Everyone plays a part. Second, the processes. These are the rules and workflows that ensure everything runs smoothly, from capturing data to processing, storing, and sharing it. In banking, for example, opening an account, recording transactions, and generating monthly statements follow a clear process. Finally, the technology, the hardware, software, and networks that make it all possible. Hardware, servers, storage devices. Software, database management systems, enterprise software. Networks, corporate intranets, cloud platforms. Here's the key insight. Technology alone can't save the day. Without the right people and processes, even the most advanced system won't deliver value. Or security. Speaking of systems, let's look at the different types organizations use. Lesson 2.3, Types of Information Management Systems. Not all IMS are the same. Organizations pick the right one for their needs. Here are some examples. Transaction Processing Systems, TPS, record daily transactions. Example, ATM withdrawals, supermarket billing. Management Information Systems, MIS, summarize data for managers. Example, sales dashboards. Decision Support Systems, DSS, help managers make better decisions. Example, supply chain route optimization. Knowledge Management Systems, KMS, capture and share knowledge. Example, research databases, corporate intranets. Enterprise Systems, ERP, integrate all major business functions in one platform. Example, SAP Oracle NetSuite. Different sectors use different systems. Banking, core banking systems, TPS, MIS. Education, Moodle, Blackboard, LMS, KMS. Healthcare, Epic, Cerner, ERP, KMS. Retail, Oracle NetSuite, SAP, ERP, DSS. And with all this information flowing across sectors, strong security controls are essential to keep sensitive data safe. Quick recap. Let's summarize Module 2 before the quiz. Data becomes information, which becomes knowledge, and then wisdom. IMS relies on people, processes, and technology working together. Different IMS types serve different needs, from daily transactions to big-picture decisions. Mini quiz. Your turn. Drop your answers in the comments. Differentiate between data, information, and knowledge with examples. Name the 3 key components of an IMS. Which IMS would you use for? A. Tracking supermarket sales. B. Assisting managers with strategic decisions. C. Capturing organizational knowledge. That's it for Module 2. Up next is Module 3, the Information Management Lifecycle, where we explore how information flows from creation to storage, use, and disposal, and of course, how to secure it every step of the way. Remember to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the next module. This is ITCA, Information Management Systems. See you in Module 3.